What's going on, guys? Tony Hannides here with Lazy Tech TV and still recording. We got my man here, Quinnton. How you doing, Quinn?
I'm a little tired, but I'm doing good.
Wake up, because it's time for the Emergence. I have no idea. I don't know what to expect from this trailer, but I figured if I were to react to this and watch it with somebody that I somewhat care about, I guess, maybe, and someone who has affinity for this game, it would be you. So let's go ahead and I have not seen this at all. I don't know what to expect.
I didn't even know this was coming out, so
I know I didn't either. So let's go ahead and click into it in 3, 2, 1, go. Mirage. Oh no, it's not Mirage, it's Seer.
We dared to dream of a world filled with love.
Hold on, let me help you.
But the earth crumbled beneath our feet and shattered into the stars above.
back on World's Edge again?
The
Or are we
place
just
will
showing
not
off the
cast
map?
us
I don't
into
know.
despair,
Ooh, he's got a horn.
I gotcha.
but
I
inspire,
love these cinematics though.
wings unfurled.
Okay, I gotta figure out what those nanites are.
Counts the skill set for him.
Yeah, we'll talk about that in a sec.
I'm gonna kill you today.
That's a weird looking skin.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of that one. Ah! Oh. Nice.
Hammond knows only hunger.
Okay, we know you. Go to Seer.
See flecks of slaughter left on Talos's bones. Forgetting what happened when they last fed on us.
Oh, it's been decimated again. Okay, so there is a World's Edge map change.
With more damage, more rubble, and
Yeah.
more lava.
Ooh, new LMG. Rampage.
With thermite rounds.
Whoa,
Oh,
it destroyed that door there.
yeah. Pulls down doors.
Okay, now we're back on
I have your attention.
Canyon.
The arena maps, they said, though.
Oh, okay. That's kind of a cool arena map with those transport carts.
The outcast.
I don't know if those
Always
transport
watching.
cards were arena.
Now is our time. to
Either
be
way,
seen.
kind of
Yeah.
cool to utilize them.
Yeah, either way, yeah.
It's
Wherever they
time
are implemented,
to
they
change
I like
our
moving
world.
maps and stuff.
I do too. Okay, coming August 3rd. Okay, so you had already said that Seer, which is this guy for everybody that's watching, we already know some of his attributes. So according to PCGamer.com, Seer is a new tracker legend. So similar to Bloodhound, who's really been the only tracker since launch. Seer has an army of tracking drones embedded in his chest, and he can well, I guess we also have what's his name, the with the drone, what's his name?
Oh, Crypto.
Thank you. So that first sentence is wrong, PC Gamer, because we have Crypto for tracking as well. But he can send out minions to find and track with his tactical, which sounds somewhat similar to Bloodhound's area of effect motion tracker. More interesting is Seer's passive, a heartbeat sensor that he can use by aiming down sights. I guess that means that even if somebody's hiding, they can, if you're ADSing, you can figure out by the direction of where their heartbeat is. You can say, oh, he's 35 northeast or whatever it is.
Curious how much like it's gonna feel like the heartbeat sensor from like Modern Warfare.
Right.
That's been around, like the whole concept of a heartbeat
Sensor, right?
Around for a very long time. But is it going to be just like a copy paste? Because I wouldn't hate that. I mean, that's been like a kind of a standard for a long time. So I wouldn't blame them, but I'm sure that they've got their own twist as well.
Mm-hmm. But I didn't get to his ultimate. Seer's ultimate sounds out hundreds of micro drones to form a huge dome perimeter, and anyone that moves into the perimeter will have to will move slowly. So I don't think it's like it'll like knock out your
I don't think that's the right one, because the info I saw was the dome thing that the drones created was a tracking dome. So if you were in combat with someone, you sent out the tracking dome, you could say, okay, they're right there. Like it shows them through walls. Like it was a tracking thing, not making them move slowly.
Okay, well, these are PC gamers' words, not mine.
Right.
Let's see if IGN has any better understanding of what his mobility, versatility, and teamwork edition is going to be. And the answer is very nothing. Very, it's literally an article with the video and probably a total of 15 sentences, none of which describing Seer's tracking abilities. So fanbyte.com, they talk a little bit more about his abilities. Yeah, Sears throws out his micro drones, will chase after targets, reveal their locations. Okay, finally, Seer's ultimate creates a massive dome made of drones, a dome drone, that will highlight any enemy running through it. The catch is, if you don't move or walk slowly, you won't be revealed.
Yeah, I'm reading that too.
Yeah.
It's partial truth of like you don't have to move slowly, but you get punished for running.
Yeah.
Track.
So basically, you get punished for acting like Tony and just running into it. So don't run like Tony, and don't fall off Olympus like Tony. Don't be like Tony, which is what we're getting at. You and I, we've moved off of the Apex train, which kind of took up our gaming repertoire for a good like year and a half, if not longer. Will this bring you back?
Don't think so, honestly.
Okay.
Like Apex, just games in general come in waves, and Apex isn't the wave right now. It's kind of a Destiny, PUBG kind of thing right now, and I'll probably come back and play a couple rounds and stuff like that, but it's not the game I'm feeling right now.
It's not a full-time game shift for you?
No, it's not. It's just not the game I'm feeling right now, so it's just shelved at the moment.
Okay.
And that's the great thing with digital copies is I don't have to quote-unquote shelf it, right? I can just go jump into it, do a couple rounds, jump back out.
Right. I mean, that's kind of how I feel with Call of Duty. For a good, 3 months, Call of Duty was my main game in the multiplayer, and then I would play, Ground War with you and a little bit of Warzone with you and Kevin. But it's just not, I haven't paid for the Battle Pass with Call of Duty for a few seasons. And I think for Apex, this is the first Battle Pass that I'm just not... I've nothing against it, but I'm just not intrigued by anything.
Mm-hmm. Sounds like what's on the Battle Pass yet?
I mean, I guess it depends. The only thing that I would really care about when it comes to the Battle Pass is the sky emotes. I don't care.
Those.
Yeah, the sky emotes and now the new ground emotes. Those are the emotes, essentially.
Yeah.
Bring me some cool emotes for my girl Loba, and we'll talk. But the skins and stuff, I don't really care. Especially if it's a skin for a gun, I really don't care.
No, I wish they'd take up that new Halo model of making it so your season passes never expire. You just can continuously work on them. Because there's like a sky emote right now in the current season for Octane that I really want. And I don't have the... Like, I have the desire to get it, but I don't have the desire to put in the work. Because it feels like just putting in work. And I'm like, I don't want that with my games. I just want to enjoy the game.
Right, no, totally. And just, you want to enjoy the game, and then you get a notification, hey, you got to Battle Pass level 57. Like, I did? Oh, cool. And I got the sky emote that I want. Nice. No, I agree with you. I think there are, this is something we could talk about in the podcast. And if you don't know already, guys, we have a podcast. Go check that out. Still recording. But we kind of talked about in the past, which is, there are games where grinding is the game and you just kind of love it or hate it. Destiny is one of those things. Like, you're playing the exact same, I won't call it mode, but you're basically going back to the same happenstance, the same event, to hopefully grind for a better set of armor or a better weapon. And we're okay with that. But with games like a battle royale, like Apex, I don't know. We want other things that make the game more enjoyable than just, hey, you're gonna have a steampunk theme. Like, I guess. I guess we could do that.
Nonetheless, it does look good. The only thing I'm really sad about is I know I was hoping for more like Kings Canyon or even like Kings Canyon-esque things. I've been over World's Edge for a while, and like just having a more destroyed World's Edge, like I'm skeptical. I'm always willing to give it a shot, but I am skeptical because it's just like World's Edge has already gone through a destroyed phase, and already I didn't like that because it's like, oh, it added lava and stuff, and I'm like, it's just not, I don't love it. It's just not like super, I don't know, it didn't click with me. It didn't flow with me. Whereas like the changes to Kings Canyon have always like flowed with me in my head of like, okay, they destroyed this, they replaced that, they switched out this building. Okay, the gas station became Crypto's little tower and stuff. Those were cool changes. Whereas this one's just like more and more destroyed, and I'm like, like, okay. At what point is it just like a barren wasteland? Perfectly flattened barren wasteland.
From what we saw, yes, there's destruction, but there's new buildings as well too. And I feel like they did that with Kings Canyon. They destroyed an area, but then they put new buildings, and it's a whole new like mini map within the larger map. These buildings are kind of like a maze, like a labyrinth in some cases. And it added, especially if the fight ended in that area, it added another level of gameplay that, especially if you're not used to the map, it's like, okay, this is different. This is weird. It's not just avoid the lava. The ground is, it's not just that. So I think I agree with you to a degree. Destruction doesn't mean better. But
it needs to be played.
Yeah, I think that's what it comes down to. And with regard to it needs to be played, August 3rd is when the new season launches. So we'll start there. But before that, we've got a podcast to record. So if you're still watching, thank you for still watching. And go listen to our podcast. Still recording, Anchor, Spotify, Apple Music, Apple Podcast. And Quinnton, anything else you want to say?
Just listen to our podcast wherever podcasts are sold.
See you guys.
Bye.
Hi.